So here we are at Hastings, November 25th, 2023, and it's a party here. This town is in a party. I don't know the last time this town saw a party like this. According to the people I've talked before you, a long time ago.
Yeah.
So you're involved with so much of the Hastings revitalization project here to bring this town, give it life again. But you just came from across the street where there was an auction for one of the paintings of the Highwaymen.
Yes, we
and,
did.
matter of fact, I interviewed Gary, I forgot his last name, who wrote a book on
Yes.
it. He's amazing,
He is amazing.
Had dinner with him too, picked his brain. And this painting just auctioned. And what was on the painting?
So it was a painting by R.L. Lewis, who is one of the original Highwaymen, and he actually did a demonstration and painted it live. So all of the people in the audience that got to watch him paint it had the opportunity to bid on it, and we ended up selling it for $1,400.
Wow,
So, yeah,
wow.
It was a lot of fun.
Okay, so here's a quick question on that. Why do they call them the Highwaymen?
Oh, that's a great question. So originally, they used to sell their work all up and down the highway. So that's kind of how they adopted that name, the Highwaymen.
Just like people sold oranges or fruit or produce or something,
Yes.
they sell paintings. a gallery up the interstate. Interesting. Yes, the book is fascinating, and some of those artists have passed away. And their paintings are now, people are looking for them.
They are.
Ain't that something?
Yeah,
it's
there's
kind of
only-
sad in a way, but
It is. There's
you know.
only a few left living that were from the original genre of Highwaymen. There's a lot of what they call second generation Highwaymen.
Okay.
So those are the children of some of the original Highwaymen, or people that have studied after the original Highwaymen.
And when they finished this painting, what was on it?
It was beautiful.
Landscape?
It was a landscape, and it had a palm tree, and it was very nice.
Okay, all right.
Beautiful
and people
colors.
really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
All right. So now here back to you and the Hastings. What is the goal of this Hastings revitalization? that
So
we're doing?
Hastings Main Street Inc. is a nonprofit group that was adopted basically by a group of people looking to fuel the revitalization and the redevelopment of Hastings Main Street. So what started out as just a group of friends and local business owners, we formulated a formal group and are working together to do everything from renovating buildings, drawing new businesses here, working with the county on new infrastructure. But it's not just about the economic development. Our passion is for so much more. You know, we're trying to do events like this to help bring back the cultural aspects of the community. We're working on outreach programs to help people that really need that extra oomph to get them back on their feet. We're kind of delving into every aspect of a community, and the Hastings Main Street Florida designation that we're incredibly excited to have just achieved is just another way to bring things like state and federal funding to our community to help with that infrastructure rebuild. So
And it's funny because I've talked to all these people that are local from here, and when I mention your name, they love you, but they bring this point that you just said, is that Jen is not here just for the development on the economic sector. She feels responsible for the people of this community.
we do.
And-
Yeah,
and that's-
it's a very dear to our heart project. You know, it's not just about the business.
Right.
We've become very close to a lot of people out here, and we've actually even been looking at a house out here to move our family to. And it's so funny because as I'm sitting here with you, I'm watching my daughter out there play with some other kids from Hastings, and it's just a wonderful community feel.
Right.
We're very blessed.
So here's my question. How did Jenna suddenly come to Hastings to do this?
Great question.
Because you were living, where were you living?
So we've always lived in St. Augustine, but
Right.
we had our business in Jacksonville, in Springfield, Jacksonville,
Okay.
actually. And we had an offer from a group called Rethreaded, which is an amazing nonprofit in Jacksonville that I'm still very close with. And they bought our building, and we were looking for property closer to home because we live in St. Augustine. And I drove up Main Street and saw this building right here that we're sitting in. And I looked at my husband and I said, that's it. That's the one. That's our building. And he started laughing. He was like, it's not even for sale. But sure enough, I had found my target and I fell in love with it and fell in love with the history, and just, it's a beautiful building and it's exciting to be a part of revitalizing it.
Right. So what will this building be at the end?
So this particular building is going to be the new Hastings event venue. So it's called the Venue at Historic Stanton Ford, and we're going to do everything from weddings to cultural events, pop-up markets, corporate events, community events, a little bit of everything.
All right, all right. Yeah, because this was the Ford dealership.
It was.
And I was looking in the back, that giant room in the back, it's great for events, was where the mechanical shop was
Yeah.
and that. It's very nice. Because your husband gave me a little tour
Yes.
of this, oh wow, several months ago. And I said, wow, this is a big project. I mean, yeah, this is a big gamble, you know what I mean? And I think sometimes the gods pick someone, and that's the person who takes the sword out of the anvil, you know, to make it happen.
Absolutely.
You know?
My mom always said, do what you love and it won't feel like work. So,
Yeah.
you know, we just
Yeah.
keep doing what we love and
Right.
enjoying every moment of it, and we've been incredibly blessed. So, takes a community.
Okay, anything else you'd like to add about this?
No, just hopefully you guys will check out hastingsfl.org, which is our website. It'll give you more details on our group and our mission and all of our upcoming events.
All right. Well, thank you again.
Thank you.
again.
I really
and,
appreciate you for all you're doing to help support us.
Well, you know, I see things like this, and I'm a sucker for things like this. I want, like I was talking to an older person here that told him, you know, you're what the Japanese call a living treasure. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That you actually, what you have in your mind is amazing, and what you're doing here, and you know, wow, 20 years later, come here and see you, and
Makes
and
such a difference.
Yeah, and the kids are all big. Oh,
Yes.
big things happen.
Oh, definitely.
Uh-huh.
Well, we are so grateful, and we would like to give you a memento of Hastings with our Hastings Main Street shirt.
All right.
So this is a gift for you.
Thank you,
and
thank
we hope
you.
you'll wear it with pride.
Ta-da, cameraman, you catching that? Yeah, looking good. Yeah. Thank you so much, Hastings
you.
Main Street. I love the logo.
Yes.
It's just
Stacey
gorgeous.
Sater, designed that, and she's just amazing. She's
Oh, well,
a
Stacy
wonderful
did
artist.
a wonderful job on this.
Yeah.
Very much. Hastings. See the feel.
Yes,
yeah.
exactly.
Yes, that's what you see as you come driving up here. All right, well, thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Great to
and
see
hope
you.
to interview you again in the
Okay.
future.